ready for day 40 of the online dance movement, and it's freezing. I'm cold. This is why I've got a cardigan on today. Hopefully I'll just take it off after a little while. The internet is so terrible here at the moment. I'm using my phone data, so hopefully that will sort it. But I'm not even daring to use anything on the computer for the music. I'm using a tape recorder today, and I'll have some beautiful music for you. I've used this before one other time, and this time I'm just using a cassette, and it is my daughter singing when she was 5. And it's not to make it sound like nursery rhymes or anything like that. It's just that there's a little bit of a story in each of the songs, and that's why I've chosen it. Plus, I love listening to her. She's gorgeous. She was only 5. Hi, Ornella. Yes, I'm staying warm because it's cold. Well, it's cold in this little spot here. It's a bit warmer down that end where the fire is. But anyway, I hope your headache has gone, Ornella. I hope you're feeling good today. So I'll just give you a wave. And I hope you don't mind me telling everyone that you had a headache yesterday. So anyway, let's get going. This class, as I said, is for people who don't find it that easy to move because you might be living with something that's neurological, like you might have had a stroke at some point and that's interrupted your movement. You might be living with a neurological condition like Parkinson's or a disease, that you've caught, or a multiple sclerosis or something like that, or had, some kind of injury to the brain that's affected the neurology. But anyway, we're going to use the imagery, the pictures in the music to do movements, and we'll explore it that way and we'll have fun. So sitting in your chairs, we're going to start off. Now I did even make a little note somewhere, and I don't know where I put it now. So I'll just put the first piece of music on. It's got a little bit of a counter on here so I can remember where I am, because it's the olden days now using this. Oh, I know what the first one is. I remember. It's Hanukkah, because the music teacher at the school where all these songs were learned when my daughter was 5, she was Jewish, and so she taught the kids to sing Hanukkah. Lovely. So they're singing Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Festival of Light, and Hanukkah, Hanukkah, candles burning bright. So for our warm-up, we're going to do a little movement with that. Now, just because we are doing things slightly differently today doesn't mean that we can't work on some movement technique. No. We will never not do movement technique, but we might just do it a slightly different way. So I'm going to sit in my chair, and I guess you're already in yours, and we're sitting up nice and tall, and I hope you can see me. I might take this off to make it easier for you. I put these pants on so you could see my legs easily with the dark background, and they're actually pajama pants. Paul Frank pajama pants. They used to be really groovy at one time, and so I thought I'd be a bit groovy and get them. But, I'm wearing them today. I'm not wearing them to bed. I'm just wearing them for the class. So, anyway, we're going to do sitting up nice and tall, like you've got a water fountain going up your spine, all the way up your spine, and you're feeling that lifted feeling. And we're going to start off, let's think about the candles burning bright. So as we lift up, we're going to go Hanukkah, Hanukkah, Festival of Light, and lift up. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, candles burning bright. All right? So the main thing with this exercise is to lift up your spine. Now, for anybody who could probably do even more challenging exercise, just work it a bit harder. Do things like the Alexander technique that you've learned, squeezing underneath the bottom, drawing the scapulae down. For people who don't need to do that, if that's too much stuff, just lift up nice and tall and feel that water fountain coming up right out the top of your head. All right, let's do this. And just follow me. You don't have to memorize it. Doesn't matter which hand.
Hanukkah, Hanukkah, festival of light. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, candles burning bright. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, cradle spinning round. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, let's fall to the ground. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, festival of light. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, dancing day
Follow
and
me.
night. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, let's sing Laskes too. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, one for me and you. Yeah. Very good.
Okay, so how are you sitting? You're sitting up nice and tall. So we'll just quickly just go over that a little bit again. So one hand, Hanukkah, Hanukkah, festival of light. Just any way you want. Just wiggle your fingers around. Hanukkah, Hanukkah, candles burning bright. Now I don't know all the words, but we just kept going with that movement because that was our pattern. And then Hanukkah, Hanukkah, candles burning bright. And then I just changed it a little bit because I was going to change the movement, but I didn't need to. All right, let's do the next one. We're going to get warmer, I promise you. That was just a little one for our hands. What's the next piece?
Uggle is a blanket warm.
Oh, uggle is a blanket warm to shreds. Uggle. Well, all right, let's now think about bringing up our blanket. We're going to do some leg movements with it. So reach the foot, because we're getting into the bed. Reach the foot, reach the arm, and then pull the blanket up and bring the arms down. All right, there's quite a few things in there, aren't there? Put the foot in, point the foot if you can, reach the arm, let's reach it right down that leg on that side, and then reach the arm right down the leg on that side, and then take both hands and pull the blankets up, and then snuggle our arms inside. All right. Oh, I'd like to do that right now, actually, because I'm still cold. I hope your place is nice and warm. We don't want to be overheated, but we want to be warm.
It has been on air.
Okay, let me just get this right.
Uggle is a blanket warm to
One.
shreds. It has been on every one of my beds.
And then the other hand, point that foot.
In an old trash bin, but I saw its fringe and it climbed right in. Once it was bitten by a moth. Once it was used as a dumpling cloth.
And
Why
other
do
arm.
I love it more than my cats, my dog, my doll, and my Sunday hat?
And
Because
both.
when dark night shadows flung, numbers on the wall when I was young.
Slide the hands down. Now we're going to go faster.
Later when I was 4 or 5, I knew that shadows weren't alive. Love was blood of every night. Like
What
the
comes
stars
next?
and days of light. Like loving eyes and a hand held tight. Like somebody always but no
Oh, nice and cozy.
This.
Well, can I stay there?
What?
Oh, this is good. I like this one. Now this is about witches. So we can get on our broomsticks. All right. So we might just do a little bit of, a witch's dance, I think, to get those feet really moving. And in the song is going 1 little, 2 little, 3 little witches. All right. So we might do that just to get our hips and our legs moving. So we're going to go 1 little, 2 little, 3 little witches. Da, 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 da. and then we're going to go fly, da 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 da. Okay, let's go over that again. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little witches. Da 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 da. Okay, I had to remember then. I thought, what did I do? Was something like that. Got that though? You don't have to do the same leg as me or the same arm as me. Just follow along, because I'll be doing it with you. But this is good because we're moving our legs, we're moving our hips, we're thinking about, so when we do 1, 2, 3, think about a witch, like going step, 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 and in. And then we're going to go making a spell, and then abracadabra, and down. All right, so 1, and maybe the witch is planning to get on the broomstick. Abracadabra. Actually, I'm going to change that. We're going to go abracadabra, hold the broomstick. Abracadabra, hold the broomstick, and then up into the sky. I think we will do that.
3 little witches.
I nearly took off then. I actually literally took off. Did you see that? I went
Every Saturday morning.
Let's do that again. And this time, if you can, take off. Because we've got broomsticks underneath this, so we might as well take off. I would love to be able to get on a broomstick and fly. I don't know about you, but I think that would be such fun. It's taking it back to 0.
1 little, 2 little, 3 little witches fly over haystacks, fly over ditches.
Get your broomstick.
Without any hinges.
Woo! Don't fall over though when you stand up.
Deep in the shadows, black bats are hiding. Gay little goblins sliding and gliding.
Right, broomstick.
Stand on your hair with a long started wiggle. Tickle your little black cat till they giggle. Swish,
hang on.
with a higgle.
Get ready to ride.
Ugly, Max line.
Okay, brilliant.
Every
Now what's this
Saturday
one?
morning, we got the light awake. Without the lights this morning, the house begins to shake with a big.
Okay. The house begins to shake with a bip, bam, bop. Okay, what do we do with that? All right, we could be, all right, might be walking. So we're going to be walking, 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 walking. Turn the handle on the door, open it out, look through, and then turn the handle the other way, just so we're evening it up. Maybe they're French doors. Maybe we'll do both of them. Open them up and then look through, and then we're going to go bip, bam, bop. Okay, let's just try that again. So we've got, you can do the arms with it if you want. So just pick up your knee, we're walking, we're marching. Okay, every Sunday morning without da-da-da-da. And we're turning the handles, throw open those French doors. And because the house begins to shake and make sound, so it's going to be bip, careful when you look up, bip, bam, bop. Right? Got that? Okay, we're exercising quite a lot of things. We're just doing a bit of story, putting a bit of a story in there to remember the movements. Now, I think I have to just rewind it. Yep. Okay.
Every Saturday morning, we got the light awake. Without the lights this morning, the house begins to shake. With a biff, bang, biff, bang, biff. It's the Preston who begins to empty all the bins through the rubbish and the rest. With a biff, bang, bang, bash.
Bash at the end. Okay, let's do that one again, because we don't end up repeating it, do we? We just do a little bit of difference in the middle, and then we do the head movement again.
Every
Get ready.
Every Thursday morning, we got the light awake.
French
Without
doors.
the lights this morning,
Throw them
the house
open.
begins to shake. With a biff, bang, biff. It's the Preston who begins to empty all the bins through the rubbish and the rest. With a biff, bang, bash.
Okay. Did you hear? Her little brother, or my son, is in the background, and I thought he was about 2 when Hannah was 5 when she sang this. But actually, I think he was only about 18 months. And he's trying to sing in the background. All right, so I think the next song is about the giraffe.
The giraffe has a neck that stretches so high that sometimes I think
Okay. Okay, so now we're going to be doing, we might get our bodies moving and do a little bit of a spiral like a giraffe, or, you know, you would have seen a giraffe, I think. Swivel it with its really long neck, swiveling around and reaching up to the leaves. So we'll use this imagery to help you as you're moving into a lovely spiral and stretching your arms. Now, if you've got shoulder issues and your shoulders aren't working so well, just take your arm where it can go to. Your giraffe might have lower hanging leaves. You can just do it that way instead. There's no competition with this, so it doesn't have to be right up here. It could be down there. It could be down there. But I would really like you to use that swivel in your back. Now remember, we're lifting up nice and tall, like we've got that water fountain going up through our spines, out the tops of our heads. And so we're going to imagine, really imagine, picture that giraffe, because they've got this beautiful long movement, haven't they? So we're going to be turning to that branch on the tree and lifting up and taking that branch. That's mine. And then we're going to be turning and lifting up, picking those leaves. That's mine. Then we might do some lower ones, turning, and maybe the middle. We'll do the middle next. Picking those leaves, that's mine. Turning, picking those leaves, that's mine. Then the low one. Same thing. And then maybe we'll just do a little bit of a yawn, because I'd be a bit sleepy after all that eating. All right, let's do it. You getting warmer? Maybe you weren't cold. I'm still a bit cold.
The giraffe has a neck that stretches so
going to add to that, that was pretty easy. So I want to add some legs to that so that we get that nice long giraffe stretch. So we've got the arms. So it's just going up and then down. I think I forgot to bring the leaves in the first time, but you might have noticed that. That's okay. So we'll just go here. Okay. So what we're going to do when we reach around to take the leaves, we might go a little bit slower this time. Da 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 da. And then we're going to go, just stretch your leg out where it's comfortable. So it could be in front, maybe in the front might be a good idea rather than going there. Just out to the front, so it's the opposite leg, you know, so not the same leg as the arm. Who's that? Hi Suzanne, how are you? And we've got this leg there, we're reaching up, take the leaves and in. And then we're going to swivel our body to look to the leaves and then take the leg out, get the leaves and bring them back in. So we'll just do it slower, so it'll just be once in each position. I'm not sure how many times we'll get through it, but that's what we're doing. So you're going to get a lovely stretch, you're going to get a spiral and a stretch, and then the opposite leg to the hand that's going up. And look, if you use the wrong leg, don't worry about it. If that's too confusing, don't give it a second thought. Just put the leg out there. That's the main thing. Lift up.
The giraffe has a neck that stretches so high that sometimes I think it can reach to the sky.
Grab those legs.
His tummy is such a long way. His mouth has to travel for hours each day. A giraffe would enjoy his breakfast much more if he started to eat it the evening before.
And in. Good. So that was a lot of stretching then. What's this?
Sing a song, a pocket full of stories, a pocket.
Okay, sing a song of pocket. Okay. What are we going to do for this one? All right. We might do something with our legs and our hands and our pockets. I haven't actually got any, but I'm going to pretend I've got pockets. I can imagine that. So some of you might have deep pockets. Well, you're at an advantage. So we're going to go out and in, and out and in, and hands on your hips, in, hands on your hips, out and in, and out and into your pockets, hands on your hips, into your pockets, hands on your hips. Now, you don't actually have to put your hands into your pockets because it might get a bit sort of like trying to get into your pockets. You won't be able to do the movements. So let's all pretend that we're putting our hands into our pockets. And this is a pocket full of money. Oh, I'd love a pocket full of money. I'd love 2 pockets fulls of money. That would be nice. Not that I could probably go out and spend it at the moment, but I wouldn't mind pockets fulls of money. Pocketfuls, you know what I mean. Let's try this.
Sing a song, a pocket full of stories, a pocket full of rice, or maybe chicken bones.
Put these hands in your pockets, pretend.
Tops, a pocket
Hands
full
on.
of money, or if it's something sweet you want, a pocket full of honey.
I don't know why she goes flat at the end. That must have been in the song. Let's do that one again because we just learnt it and maybe you'll memorise it a bit more this time. It's uplifting listening to a child singing, isn't it? There's
Have to travel for hours each day.
I think so.
A giraffe would enjoy
Hi, Suzanne.
his breakfast much more if he started to eat it the evening before.
Okay. funny.
Sing a song, a pocket full of stories, a pocket full of ideas, or maybe chicken bones.
And reach into those deep pockets.
A pocket full of money, or if it's something sweet you want.
Get ready?
A pocket full of honey.
Alright.
I'm all made.
Okay, this one's called Hinges. So let's do some hinge exercise. Alright? Think of hinges. You can have hinges in like doors, windows, things that hang. And the thing is, when you've got a hinge, you've got a hanging thing, haven't you? So we can make hinges with our arms and with our legs. Let's go. Let's do this. So you're going to lift up your knee and just let your lower leg hinge. So you're turning your leg into a hinge, your knee into a hinge. So you can do it here and do that. Make it into a hinge. Imagine it's like you've got a hinged window or something. Then take it out here and take it out here. And now with our hands, with our arms, we can do one, we can do two, both together. So let's go one hinge, one hinge, one hinge, one hinge, one hinge, one hinge, two hinges. And how about that? I think that's our dance. So we've got da, 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 da. It's all hinges, isn't it? Except for the little bit at the end. A little bit of razzmatazz at the end to finish off our little dance.
Just 'cause everything's something sweet you want, a pocket full of honey. I'm all made of hinges 'cause everything bends from my neck and neck away down to my head. I'm hinges in front and I'm hinges in back, but I have to be hinges or else I crack. I'm all made of hinges 'cause everything bends.
I think I was a bit out of time then, so let's do that one again.
From my I'm all made of hinges 'cause everything bends from my neck and neck away down to my head. I'm hinges in front and I'm hinges in back, but I have to be hinges or else I crack. I'm all made of hinges 'cause everything bends.
Okay. How are your hinges going? My hinges are still working. This is a bit of jazz, isn't it? Scooby-dooby-dooby-dooby. Well, what do we do to this one? I think we might... How do I start? Okay, let's keep going. We're going to do a bit of jazz. Okay. So, we'll go. Now, if you can't click, just pretend. I can't click on one of my hands. Never been able to. Do, 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 do. See how I'm using my shoulder? Do, 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 do. Do 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 wah. Do 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 wah. So you do one wah and then wah. Okay. So we've got some clicks and then we've got do 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 wah. Do 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 wah. Okay.
Be do. 'Cause everything bends.
follow me. We don't have to do it exactly the same, do we? We've kind of got what we're doing. We're doing, woo! Did you see that? I pushed my chair back. Oh, Gina, I nearly fell on my bottom. That would be great. That would go down in the history of the online dance movement. Fall on your bottom, Gina, in the middle of a class. Note to self, don't push the chair away from you when you're just about to sit down on it. I hope nobody does that at home. Just do it carefully. Don't do it like I just did. All right, so we're going to go, and it's live, so I can't hide anything, can I? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. 2. And then we did that again, didn't we? And then we're going to do, we did a little bit of this again. And then we did a little bit of clapping and stamping. So just follow me when we get to the clapping and the stamping, and then we'll just finish in any pose you want, in a jazz pose. All right? Let's do this. No, we're not up to that yet. She's a good little jazz singer, isn't she? Use the shoulder. Make sure you use the shoulder. Oh, I did that again, didn't I? Doesn't matter. Okay, now with this one, I would like you to mirror me, all right? I'm not going to do the movement fast, and this is a really lovely exercise. You can do at home with someone, a friend or a partner or one of your children, a grown-up child or a younger child. Just anyone really. It's a lovely exercise. Now, because I can't see you, we can't swap, but I can show you what we're going to do. And this is a mirroring exercise. So I'll move and you just mirror my movements. And I'll make sure they're not too fast or complicated, so it's easy enough to do. So the way you do it is one person starts and then you swap. And then the other person takes over and then you mirror them. So you've got to do everything exactly the same, at the same level, same timing, same amount of movement of the body, and that's why you don't make them complicated. All right. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, that was lovely. All right, I enjoyed that and I loved listening to Hannah. And we're still live, actually. We're still live. I'm just saying that for anyone in the background here. There's little Biscuit in the background. So I will see you tomorrow. I've really enjoyed you being here. I hope you enjoy watching this. And if you've got someone you'd like to share this today with, somebody who might enjoy doing today's class, I'd love you to do that. And you can't actually share the videos out of the group, so you'll have to let them in. as yourself, or you can invite them to join. And I will see you tomorrow, which is Saturday. All right, bye-bye.